No Man's Sky, a game I haven't played for 7 years. A game that is nearing on a decade, released August 9th, 2016. And their procedurally generated galaxies are something to wonder in. Why did I stop playing No Man's Sky, you ask? I essentially went from a console gamer to a PC gamer, downloaded a few games. I think I downloaded No Man's Sky at the time, but just never got around to playing it again.
Life support systems activated.
I didn't know we were going to start off with a banger song.
Shield kinetic system online.
Yeah, I played No Man's Sky. I'll be talking on that toxic gas feeling high. So I awaken on a planet called Freya. Dazed and confused, the first thing I had to get a grip of was the music, because damn, it's good, but also very loud. Right, exosuit guidance alert, environment hostile, hazards falling, things can fall. Recommendations: scan to locate survival resources. Okay, perform a scan. C to find sodium. We need to find salts. The scanner is a personal service radar device. It releases a high energy pulse that reveals any critical survival resources in the immediate area. Ferrite dust. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but it is what it is. Unidentified material. Okay, so we're doing that, and new item recorded to catalog. Ferrite. Oh, so this is ferrite dust. I don't know if I'm hitting the leaves or what's behind it. Oh, it's this. It's this. I thought it was the leaves. Silly me. Silly me. Okay, we need 75. Okay, repair scanner. Critical damage. Repair scanner. Tab. Okay, so...
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
as easy as that. Scan to locate sodium. Okay, is H hydrogen? Na is nitrogen. No, it's not sodium. Oh, we've got something else over here. We might as well scan everything we see, so, you know. This scanning thing is a really good game mechanic, but, oh my god, early game, I'm frustrated with how often I forgot to use it. Okay, do we need to? Okay, we need to extract this stuff. Extract the flowers. Beam the rocks. That makes sense. Oh my god, is that that's an animal. Can we scan this thing? Okay, I don't want to attack it. You know, I might have killed it. Scoped in it. Oh my god, we killed it. Oh god. What if, you know, someone like an alien came to Earth all them years ago and just did that, and literally that would have been the human race over? That's probably what I've just done there. That's what I've done. I'm so sorry. I would continue foraging around this planet to find sodium to repair my hazard protection, so I guess my face wasn't stripped off from some of these toxic planets. Okay, so we've located sodium, and now we need a recharge hazard protection, I believe. Look how crazy this game looks. Love it, love it. Where's the cardium? Where's the carbon? Carbon! Oh my god! What am I saying? Sounds like what gym bros say. Oh, we need to get that carbon. Okay. This music is still so loud! Now, this might just be me. There seems to be no difference between 100% volume and 20% volume. So I kind of left it on 20% thinking I couldn't do anything. And a few days ago, I actually turned it down to 18. And oh my god, such a massive difference. I would eventually come across the whippage. I would soon come across, of course, the main story of No Man's Sky. and begin to make sense of a universe that I've woken up in. Offline, of course, pulse engine, probably also offline, yes. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before, but this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. This ship was in a pretty bad state, like my vehicle in real life. Self-guided repair protocols. I would begin to learn the game's crafting system. Repairing the Starship requires a mix of crafted products, salvage items, and advanced refined substance. Repair pulse engine metal plating. Let's try them. Oh, let's not do that. Craft a metal plate to repair pulse engine. Ferrite dust acquired 50. So we create the ferrite dust into metal plating. So how do we do that? Modify metal plating. It happened so quickly the first time, I didn't even realise I did it. That's what she said. Anyway, so most of these things require 2 or 3 bits to work. At the novice level I'm at, I presume bigger and better ships would require more. So altogether, this ship has 4. 2 for the pulse engine and 2 for the thrusters. Nice. Now we need to repair this thing. What the hell?
Radiation protection falling.
I don't give a care about radiation. What the hell is that? Holy moly, that thing was massive. I've tried to turn down the volume. I can't. Why is it so loud? Holy. Oh my god, is that another planet in the distance? Holy You know, Earth is cool with like 1 moon. But sometimes I do think to myself, like, okay, I guess that would actually probably rip our planet apart. But you know. Okay, so we need to go back to this thing, I believe. I peer inside the beacon's housing, as well as the distress broadcast units. It contains a planetary chart, so probably all information hopefully about this planet. Is that what I'm gathering from that?
Navigational data received.
Okay, reach the marked coordinates planetary charts used to plot route. Okay. It wouldn't be long until I'm caught in my first stall. And honestly, the panic in that moment was all-consuming. I was fully immersed at this point, trying to rush to some form of cover. The cover I found was pitiful. It wasn't great, but it was just enough. But thankfully, it was enough. And apparently, I've come into this game off the back of a pretty huge update that has improved massive elements like the weather and seeing planets from a distance and when you're on the planet as well. Like, this game has really put the ice to the glaze of a nice coat of lacquer just to give the lovely mahogany woodwork that these developers have worked on a really nice shine to an already very well built game. Obviously, I just got a warning about my life support system. Like, how am I meant to deal with that? I don't know if it's told me yet. There's so much going on, and I can't remember if it did tell me how to help my life support systems. I feel like that's a pretty important thing. Well, whoever these are, pretty cool. They look like the unknown Pokemon. Oh, abandoned fragment, polished stone. Don't mind if I do take that. Okay, how do I heal myself? Is it salt? Wait, okay, hold on. Where's my life system? Okay, my life support system, I need oxygen.
Technology recharged.
Okay, that sounds so obvious now I've said it. I'm an idiot. Where do I get oxygen from? I know I got it from them little boxes earlier, and I think that's the only place I've found them from. Like, in all honesty, this is kind of painful watching this back. Yikes. Like, you think I would use a scanner more in this situation, which I do use like 20 seconds after this, but I just didn't connect the dots at that point to find more oxygen if I needed it later. For some reason, I said, oh, let's find some more carbon. After coming across a hermetic seal, at this point, I was thinking, where's the ship? How do I get back to it? Well, the game wanted me to fix the analyzer. Another thing that I would very much underutilize early game because I'm stupid. As you can tell with me playing with a chair. I can sit. Oh, and now we can identify these things. So we've been farming them, but we now can properly identify them. Locate your starship. How do we do that? Return to the starship using compass and visor. Okay, ship is here. We got this. 930A, whatever that means. So at this point I am using it, but I don't use it to find like the buried technology, the copper deposits and stuff that I just kept forgetting. Of course this stuff would have sped up my process early game a little bit quicker than I probably did. So hopefully we don't see any big worms trying to kill us, and hopefully some earthquake doesn't happen, and hopefully some storm doesn't evaporate us into molecules and cells, and we're fine because of that. So I managed to fix the pulse engine, and now it was on to the launch thrusters, which the first bit I was able to do pretty easy because I had already made the stuff prior, which we have already done before. I'm going to try and remember how to do it. Do you go to multi-tool? Okay, dihydrogen jelly. We don't have enough dihydrogen, so we need to find dihydrogen. So I got the ferrite, but the game wanted to then introduce me to refining minerals. A pretty big deal, because I needed pure ferrite. After that, I had fixed the ship, and it was time to go. Okay, I have no idea how to fly this thing. Don't we know what I'm doing here? I'm kind of scared. Pulse engine. Whoa! Then it was time to get a grasp of how massive this game is. Okay, so holy, I love games like this. Right, right. I don't know why I just stopped playing this game. Holy moly, I can go anywhere and everywhere. So we're kind of back to where we are in the solar system we're at. It's crazy and there appears to be no sort of load times between going into the pulse engine, going to and from planets. It happens ever so seamlessly. I was then introduced to Sentinels, and they are annoying. Basically, they don't like you mining on certain planets, and some planets they're more active than others. We're now given the plans for a base computer where we can create a base and a terrain manipulator, which is a cool equipment when you know what you're doing with it. Cartographic archive to establish ownership of land. Successful restoration allows the construction of base modules across any site the user choosing. Okay. Well, we're not making a base in this hellhole. We want to find a nice river and stuff. There must be like a nice planet out there somewhere. I think that's probably what we're going to do next. After going on a bit of a journey to another planet where I didn't kind of like the locals, so I kind of left and went back to where we were originally. Not before upgrading our device to be a terrain manipulator. Go back to the multi-tool. Okay, terrain manipulator has been installed. Gather copper. Activate the terrain manipulator with G. So I'll just switch it out. So I can have the laser and then the terrain manipulator. Here's a rare look at me looking through the visor to find deposits. Okay, let's try. Get this base computer. So it was time to build, but it turned out I would need a lot of carbon. Alright, we need carbon. Oh my god, we need so much carbon. So I would begin my interstellar life by placing the first builds, the first foundation of my planetary headquarters, shall we say. And obviously I'm doing this voiceover rather respectively, and where I am now, I can't wait to build more complex things and definitely start with the whole shipbuilding thing, because I've seen some crazy stuff online recently. Just proves how open and dynamic this game is, what you can do. Its possibilities are almost endless. Okay, analyzing unit online, diagnostic suggestions users should recover salvage data from buried technology, equip and utilize analyzer visor, research buildable technology. Okay, this is where the things start to get cooking. Okay, so we need metal plates and that, carbine, nanotubes, and then sodium, and then... Okay, oh, and then we can increase doors and archways and half roofs and stuff, and nice stones to... At the moment, I'm very discombobulated, as you can tell, but hopefully, I feel like we're going to start getting together. So what do I actually want to build? And see, I love games like these, but sometimes I'm just so everywhere. I don't know, I forget. Okay, so I needed pure ferrite to do the door. There we go. Now remember. Right, let's go to that. Pick up the stuff. I always find with games like these, I am most of the time, majority of the time, doing everything wrong. Which of course makes me very anxious when I'm doing videos like this. I am not doing this by any stretch of the imagination to be informative in terms of improving your gameplay. This is not that type of video. This is just me explaining my experience playing a new game or a game I am revisiting. But this is meant to be a fun experience when you're learning something new. And in months' time, or even now, I'm looking back at this and thinking, what am I doing? So since I knew where my base was going to be, it's time to mess around with the terrain manipulator and actually manipulate the terrain, do as it says on the tin. Of course, I went for the standard archway. To be fair, I don't watch a lot of No Man's Sky content, so I don't know if that is the go-to first that people would do, but I feel like it probably is. Okay, we can do caves, rock base. Oh wait, I can just feel this out better. What? Okay, that is actually a little bit more difficult than I. Change size, change shape. Okay, it's definitely have a hyperdrive for the thing, but it says I can't make it. Hopefully, the buried technologies will give me that ability. We need buried technologies. Sweet root, magnetized deposits, memory stone, subterranean relic. I think that's it. Because we need a hyperdrive to travel to other planets, because we need to explore. So yes, the main idea at the moment was to get that hyperdrive, so I could explore farther reaches of the universe. We wasn't quite there yet. I built a teleporter and I established power for the base. Soon we would explore the space stations. Every system has a space station serving as its hub. Speak to life forms aboard the station brings a chance to trade, learn words or gain standing. Visit technology merchants. Okay, that's where we will... Mate, I reckon I could turn this freaking music down to nothing and it was... Okay. Okay, why is between 120 it doesn't do anything, but between 20 and 15? I can purchase inventory slots. Nice. Can I do the same for my spaceship? Oh, please, can we have the hyperdrive? Can this be the hyperdrive? The traveler finds their wings, fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Wings of anomaly. Partial records available. Signal has led me to the wreck of a fight via Colossus fragments of metal scattered across the landscape, where these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long forgotten ruin. Nestled among the debris, I find the pirate's log blinking and waiting input. Request log. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers, nay, followed by a short message. The anomaly comes from the stars. Take flight. Schematic for the hyperdrive. Yes! But this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional ship, not a fighter of this size. Someone placed it here after the crash, hoping it would be found. Microprocessors. Turns out microprocessors are a bit of money. Acquire components, purchase microprocessors. So I guess we need to go to the Starship, don't we? Oh, back over there. Making money. Press escape to read more. Farming, eco scanner, yeah. We've been making money, haven't we? Units required. Oh my god, we need so much more money. Let's make some money. Alright, galactic trade terminal. Alright, so we need to sell. So what's the most expensive thing we got? Gloop. Sell one for 2,000. Don't mind. So carbon. Why is carbon so expensive? Vortex cube. Okay, we need so much money. We need to just go back to a planet. We need to go to like a planet near us now. It's high end, some expensive stuff. Like, what are we looking for? Oh, animals are expensive. Oh my god, crystal fragments. Sell 7 for 23 grand. Oh, an asteroid belt will have some stuff. I never remembered asteroid belts are very useful for a lot of materials, a lot of minerals. And of course, they're closer to most space stations than planets. Oh, mate. Easy. Easy. It's going to be so easy. Is this only on me? Oh, okay, so I forgot to... Okay, Starship inventory. Oh my god, okay. Sell silver for 24 grand. Crystal fragments for 6. Platinum for 13 grand. Oh my god. 5 of them. I've already got refined chromatic metal. Hyperdrive successfully installed. Hyperdrive status empty. Perhaps I really will find out answers out in their midst to stars. But without warp cells, I will go nowhere. I need to find a source of antimatter. Just when you think you completed it, the sweet taste of victory is snatched from my grasp. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. Let's take the notes and not avoid getting too close. Device reopens, revealing a signal on blinking prism eye. Prints out a blueprint for antimatter. You will find us when the time is right. These people are scary, bro. What the hell are they? And again with the 6666. Condensed carbon. How we condensing said carbon, by the way? I know I've naturally got condensed carbon, but advanced material process from regular carbon, then refined. Okay. Oh, I've seen a load of carbon here, so this shouldn't take too long. I think I've got enough carbon anyway to make what I need to make anyway. Oh, we need antimatter housing now. Holy. Gotta be enough oxygen now. So we've got antimatter. So presuming what we do is go to the Starship, go to this. Oh my god, we need a warp cell. Okay. Craft a warp cell. So then we go back to the Starship. Warp cell. And we need a warp hypercore. Hyperdrive refueled. Oh, so I can either use, I guess that's more powerful, the other one, isn't it? It's kind of like this that you can use. Interstellar travel. The galaxy map offers a wealth of information about nearby planetary systems. Browse nearby systems or available routes to choose your next destination in space. So galaxy map. Move along the specific paths. Warping requires warpfall in hyperdrive. Some systems require hyperdrive upgrades to access. Why not? Woo! Let's... Holy moly, I think I hit a right planet here. This planet looks awesome. What the hell? Gamma root, copper, uranium, cobalt. So it was time to explore some new planets. Okay, it looked sick. There was like some big lakes, wasn't there? Hold on. Okay, see, okay, weren't they lakes? The planet was nice. It looked great, but it was no tranquil paradise. There had to be better. Oh no, I slowly discovered that when you scan a planet, you can find out what type of planet it is. Let's see, because if you look back at the planet, yeah. The radioactive planet. So we need to find something that isn't radioactive just to see the difference, I think. Nuclear planet. Oh no. Is it just normal planets that isn't like... Okay, there's millions of pounds in front of us here. Holy moly. Why is this section of space looking so like funky? I'm loving the filter or whatever they put on it. Through my travels and through my journeys, I would soon come across the anomaly. It feels strange responding to questions I'm unsure that I'm being asked, but something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I'm overwhelmed by the sense of something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it the first? Is it the last? Okay, I'm fighting! Oh, wowzers.
Hostile ships defeated.
My love, I dive into a black hole tomorrow. I know I agreed not to. I warn them about advisability of such a large vessel moving through the rift, but they are arrogant, vain creatures, aren't they? We emerge into the skies above the anomaly. Reality itself has abdicated here. Vast hexagons litter the landscape of this once proud planet, now become the plaything of our unseen foe. I fear I will not be back home for time. We drank the water, my love. Forgive me. Incoming transmission. Source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. I'm about to crash into this thing, so why did you, Of course I say that, of course. Just the others. Ask who I'm speaking to. There's no reply to communicate. A full sort sighting for the channel remains open. Holy moly. Coordinates received. There are no signs of life, and there's only static of a broken communicator. Extract records. Whatever message was once here, has been scrambled beyond recovery. Always extract as the pirate's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they're long gone. The only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans and upgrade for my mining beam. Thank God. Advanced mining laser. We have been needing that for a while. I should be able to make everything now. I think I should have nanotubes. So every planet should have a starship, but oh wait, this is cool. Artemis entry. We received your signal. Is it first? Is it at last? Time for the truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis. Tell the truth. Signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes. A proper introduction at our home. What the hell is the Death Star? Oh my goodness. What a pretty little game, man. What a pretty little game. I'm introduced to a bunch of new craftables, but I feel like it's about time to close out this video. The experience I've had playing a very early stage of No Man's Sky has been incredible, and I'm gripped. I can't wait to play more. We've done some really cool stuff. I found a random ship. I then lost said random ship. I don't know where it went. My bad. Coincidentally, I happened to jump back in No Man's Sky when it's had some major updates, and the concurrent player base has peaked to 110,000 in that time. And what I see the community creating on Twitter is phenomenal, and I want to create stuff like that. So No Man's Sky, you've got yourself a new player, and the community, I'm sorry that you had to watch my new gameplay, but I did enjoy the experience very much, and I can't wait to jump on some more No Man's Sky. But guys, if you did enjoy this one, leave a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and until next time, it has been your boy, Mr. JOY. Until next time, bye bye.